welcome to another new vlog. I've got something to share with you, a newly painted bedroom, kind of. I still have a bit of a wall left to paint because I have to move some furniture, but today we've woken up to hellacious rain. We've had, over the last week, what I call Florida weather, where it's rained, disappeared, the sun's come out, the heat's come out, the humidity has risen, rained again, and it's just been a constant cycle. But today we've woken up to torrential rain and a flash flood warning. So for the first time in our back garden, we got some puddles. That hasn't happened, even though we've had torrential rain before. It hasn't come down in this volume this quickly. So, and we do have clay soil here. So it's my understanding that the rain tends to sit more on top of the soil and it takes longer to soak through the clay. So this is, yeah, a rainy day. Anyway, it's really dark in here, so I hope you're going to pick up what I have done. So I've got two new pieces of furniture, and that is this here. I ordered this from Amazon. I think it was, the two came to, I think it was like $328. So a really good price. I love the color of it. Yeah, it is very dark in here. I'm sorry about that. Let me see if I put the light on. Would it? Where's my remote control for the light? Let me look. I think it's in this box here. Okay, I've put the light on. That looks a little bit better. So this is the new bedding that I got from IKEA. Now what I did was, we had a warm quilt on the top, which I've placed this quilt cover over, and then what I did was I bought a really thin quilt cover, or quilt, sorry, and it has the cooling effect because I get very hot at night and he gets very cold. So I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll put two quilts on. I'll put the cool one, which is this really thin one here, on first, so it covers me, and then during the night if I get hot I can take this top one off, fling it off, and he'll still have two quilts on top of him. So he'll stay warm, I'll stay cool. So that was my ingenious way of working around that issue. Again, we have the two nightstands. I'll put the link in my description box for these because they were really easy to put together and they had some really good instructions. So all in all, I actually timed myself. It took 2 hours and 10 minutes to put one together, which isn't bad going, just one person. At one point it does say you need two, but I did it with one. So we just had a flash flood warning come up on the phone saying imminent danger. Yeah, oh, it's kicking off here, isn't it? Right, so let me show you this. Now I'm gonna take the time to do like a proper decor moment, but I just slung this together real quick. I don't like having a clock on the top, it just puts me off, but I do need to see the time, so I'll find somewhere else to put that little clock. But I have this little picture that I got from Hobby Lobby a while ago. I really like it. I think the colours, I think the colours work well now in this pale green. And this was the little box that I had on top of the coffee, my little coffee table ottoman in the living room. So I think it works well. I like the handles that they match the wrought iron of the bed. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So I think what I'm going to do is get two mirrors, long mirrors to go here. And then I want to hang a pendant light from the ceiling to come down roughly here-ish, but that's just a thought that I've had for the moment. I was going to do some sort of wood paneling, but I don't think I can be bothered, to be quite honest. Maybe I'll do that later on down the line, and then I need to do some with curtains because those blinds give me office vibes. So anyway, that's the new bedding and new bedside tables. Really happy with those. Yeah, can you see the puddles here? We've not had puddles before in the back garden. So if it's puddles here, I can tell that the roads are flooded. I don't know if you can tell this. Yeah, it's pretty waterlogged. My husband went to go to a doctor's appointment this morning and he had to turn around and come back. I'll show you my flowers. I can't remember whether I showed these to you last week or not. Really happy with these. My mint and my, I'm not sure if this is doing okay or not. It's gone a bit brown here. Don't know if that's getting waterlogged. But the mint's doing really well because it's got a lot of new fresh growth. Look at that. Ugh. Yeah, I got a little bit of a river situation going on over there. The other addition to the house is a new rug that I've put underneath the existing rug in the living room. Shazam! So it's a jute rug. It's, sit down. It's only a good rug on one side. So if you was to flip it over like a normal jute, you can flip it either or. But this one is only good on one side, and it has like a little edging that goes around the side. This is the rug close up. And they delivered it folded up, which surprised me. I thought it was going to come in a roll. So you can still, it's still lumpy bumpy and the edges. Now, a little tip, if you put ice cubes on a raised corner of a rug, it will drop. But I'm just going to let it drop by itself over time. I'm in no hurry. We've decided to shortly hang the TV on the wall, and then I'm going to get the old fireplace that we had in the bedroom in Vegas, and we're going to temporarily put it in the living room. Sit down, please, buddy. And so then we can push the rug further up towards that wall, so it'll be more centered. I think all the colors are slowly starting to come together. So you see the rug and the wicker bed, they match. The wicker tray going over. I still need to finish sanding that. Oh, and then later today, that wall, I've ordered 2 cabinets that are going to go side by side and sit there. It took me a long time to decide which cabinets I wanted, but I've gone for the IKEA Havster cabinets, and hopefully that will work. So I'll be busy building furniture probably either tomorrow or early next week. It's very humid in here today, isn't it, Bust? So what I meant by moving this out the way and putting the fireplace up there, moving the rug up, you see we've got about 8 inches on this side and then 8 inches on that side and just an inch on this side. Once this goes, we can move the underneath rug slightly over, so it'll be a good 8 inches all the way around, so it won't look quite so odd. And we got it all the way up to there. This was a 12-foot by 10-foot rug, or 12-foot by 9-foot rug, I think. Here looking for a curtain rod. I think I found one here that's going to be long enough for the man cave. But they got a lot of 50% off stuff going on. And if this hasn't been put in the wrong place, this is now $10. So I think I'll buy that for the bedroom. That ottoman's now $55. Back from IKEA. Actually, it wasn't an IKEA, it's actually Best Buy, but they have a couple of IKEA co-workers that have a little area inside Best Buy, and it's like a pickup location. So you place your order inside an IKEA and then have it shipped to that Best Buy, and you can go pick it up, which is closer to me than the actual IKEA. So that was really handy. So I got my 2, well, that's just one of the boxes. I think we've got about 6 boxes all together. Popped into Home Goods, got some more coffee. This one looks delicious. It's a dark roast Italian. And then I got, where did I put that? I'll be right back. So whilst I was in Home Goods, I picked up a frame for this card that was sent to us. When we moved into the house, our Las Vegas realtor sent us this congratulations card on your new house. I just thought it was really pretty. It reminds me of a Monet painting. Anyway, I'm going to frame this and possibly have it on the kitchen counter, because now that these cabinets are going to go here, please keep your fingers crossed for me. I'm hoping that the coffee machines there will be able to go in this cabinet. Fingers crossed. If it doesn't, the whole purpose of getting these cabinets would be a fail. So anyway, I'm not going to build them today, I don't think. Maybe tonight I might open one of the boxes, but I think it's just going to be as and when I feel like it. There's no rush. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to frame my little picture. So for now, I'll just sit it on this table. I think it looks cute. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'll sit it there until I sort out all the kitchen stuff. This is a nice park. They have a huge amphitheatre over there that they do free concerts. Looks like bathrooms over there. Oh, actually there might be like a snack shop there. Football fields. They have a walk that goes all along those trees. Soccer pitch. All kinds of barbecue areas. It's a huge park. It goes on and on. They have a splash pad for the little kids over in the distance. All right, buddy. All right, come on. I'm in Hobby Lobby. Let me show you something. Autumn has arrived. And it's not even June. I jokingly was gonna say that I have Christmas up next. And then I walked into the Christmas aisle. Well, okay then. So that was depressing, walking around Hobby Lobby. I mean, it's literally barely turned pool season. And they have, I mean, it was rows and rows and just stacks of autumn stuff. And in my head, I literally did think, oh, next they'll be having Christmas. And then I walked down to find Christmas decorations down the one aisle. This is beyond ridiculous. I mean, are we just gonna leave every season out every year now, all year round? I don't like that at all. Anyway, I went to McDonald's and I got this drink. I've had this somewhere else and I can't remember where, but it wasn't McDonald's. It's a mango, pineapple, and I think they said lemon, but those little balls, every time you like bite into one of those, a little burst of mango comes out. It's so, in fact, they call it a refreshing. It is so refreshing. So inside Hobby Lobby, I got a couple of frames for some pictures that I bought absolutely years ago when I was in England. And I set them to one side and I thought to myself, one day I'll get them framed. I must have bought these at least 10 years ago. Anyway, I got a couple of frames. I'm going to frame them. I'm going to sit them by the dining table. I have to pop in Walmart, get a couple of bits and pieces. And if I can't find what I'm looking for Walmart, I'll pop to Dollar Tree. But yeah, I just want to get home and relax and get my stuff ready for work tomorrow. Oh, I've just seen another drone head up in the sky. Oh, there's a couple of them in the sky. They look like they're going to crash. I really am intrigued to see who flies those to people's homes to make deliveries. Anywho, I'm going to go inside Walmart. Oh, these jackets are cute. That one's linen, but I can't make out what that one is. It's a lot thicker. These are $40, I believe. And this dress is $38. That is a good price for that dress because it is thick and it's lined. But I like this little ensemble with these cute pants. That's sweet. I like that. I like the little lobster sweater. That is cute. That looks expensive. $26. Home, and these are the pictures that I was talking about. So they're little London scenes. I picked these up, oh my gosh, years and years ago. I want to say it was even maybe more than 10 years ago. But I thought those two could go in the green frames, and then I got two this away. So that's the River Thames, and then Piccadilly Circus. Anywho, I'll put these in the frame. I think I might have to put a border around them. I think these are a bit too small because they were 8x10s. So anyway, let's go see what they look like. So they don't quite fit. You can see there's a little gap here and a little gap there. So what I'll do, because this is narrower here, I'll trim this down to be the same depth, and then I'll put a piece of coloured card behind. Maybe yellow, lemon colour card. Yeah, I'm happy with these. I did want to share with you, if you are interested in gardening, I found a YouTube channel and it's a young guy. He lives in, I think it's around the middle of California, close to the sea, and his channel's called Visit Our Garden, and he has a really pretty garden. It starts off with the complete before, and you can see him build up slowly over the months and years of what he's done to his garden. I find it so interesting. He's such a nice guy. Yeah, I'm completely addicted to this new channel that I found. So I thought I'd share it with you guys in case you're interested. Well, I think the heat has got to the dogs today. Oh, I spoke too soon. He was asleep a minute ago. Hi, bird. Hi, buddy. The evenings here in Dallas are literally the most perfect evenings. The temperature is, I don't even know what the temperature is. It's got to be 75, I reckon. It's perfect. It's calm and so tranquil here, except for you can hear birds, and they sit over on the power lines, or I guess they're not telephone. Are they telephone lines? Electricity lines? I don't know, but they sit there. I don't know if you can hear them. Yeah, you can hear them. And they sing, and I can't wait for trees to start being put in people's gardens, and then it's just going to bring more. There's quite a few dragonflies that fly around. The only thing that I haven't seen is hummingbirds. Haven't seen those yet. We used to get tons and tons of hummingbirds in our Vegas back garden. In fact, I don't know if you remember or whether you've been with my channel long enough to know that we had like a little hummingbird nest, and 2 little baby hummingbirds hatched in the nest in our back garden. So that was really, really nice to see. But yeah, I can't wait to bring in more flowers and see more wildlife come in. I drive past a house on my way to work. It's down a country lane, and they have, oh God, it's absolutely gorgeous. If I remember, sometimes I drive different ways to work because there's so many different ways you can drive down the country lanes to get to my job. But if I remember, I will try to video this house. It's a gorgeous house, and it has this big pond, lake, and then in the background they have probably about 10 beehives all lined up, but they've painted them all like pastel colors. It's so pretty, and that's something that you don't see often here either. Can you see? There you go, a plane. They used to fly over our house all the time in Vegas, and that's way off in the distance. Can't even hear it. So before I end this vlog, there's one more thing that I'd like to share with you that I picked up today from Walmart, and that is Epsom salts. Look at the fragrance. Strawberry with basil and orange. I can't wait to try this. And then they also had an Hawaiian one, but this is limited edition. So if you see it, I'd pick up a bag, and I think it was like $5.90. So anyway, I'm gonna end this vlog. It was a really, really short one. Just had a lot going on this week, a lot more working, but hopefully next week I can do a bit more. And we got a really exciting day trip planned in about 2.5 weeks. I'm so excited for this day trip, and you guys are going to come with us. So thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing, hit the hype button, and I will see you on Sunday, where we're going to be sharing some old photographs. Yeah. So anyway, thanks so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye.